Hey everyone, it's Rob with Passport to the Parks, and today is Thursday, December the 14th, and I am here at Disney's Art of Animation and Pop Century Resorts to check out some of these Skyliner progress. I was just over at Disney's Hollywood Studios and did a live stream over there of the very first gondolas going across the Skyliner towers over there. They were maintenance gondolas, but there were 3 vehicles. There were passengers on board, the maintenance crews, and it was absolutely amazing, historical, and a lot of fun to watch. So definitely go ahead and check out that video. Definitely check out everything at passporttotheparks.com. You can see all kinds of other great videos, all kinds of cool stuff about the Skyliner, food reviews, and just great stuff over there. You can follow me on all the social media there as well. I do appreciate that. I am definitely here high up. You can see in the background here that I have the towers behind me. I'm going to get you turned around and kind of show you and explain a little bit about what's going on here. Not a whole lot of action over here, but they are doing something over in Hourglass Lake there that I'm a little curious about. So let me get you turned around. So right down there in Hourglass Lake, they are putting some kind of a barge platform up in the middle of Hourglass Lake. You can see there's a boat going over to where the other gondola station would be on Friendship Bridge. This is very similar to what they have built over on the Friendship Bridge where the station actually is, but I'm not sure why they are putting the platform here. Actually, you know what it might be now that I think about it? They are probably moving the platform from the station over there over to here to remove it. That would make sense. So they're bringing the pieces over here to eventually pull them out into this construction area over here. So I think I may have just answered my own question. So we're going to run over there and take a quick look and see if that is the case over at the station itself. But you can see they're also cutting down some trees here next to Hourglass Lake, very close to where the towers would be. So they're going to trim these trees down, make sure that they don't interfere with the gondola vehicles as they're going by. So not a whole lot of progress over here at the Art of Animation, but it's always fun to see what's going on here. We're going to go check out this platform situation. Just real quick, if you haven't seen in my previous video from here, those are the hanger arms for all of the gondola vehicles, and there's actually one of the gondolas is right under that blue tarp, ready to go for some testing at some point. But those are all the hanger arms. That is what will support the gondola vehicle itself to the haul rope. And you can see there's a tower with the haul rope right there, so just kind of neat. Alright, here's another high view of the station itself over on Friendship Bridge. And you can see on either side, on the right or left, they do have those barge platforms. And it looks like that's what they're doing, is they're removing those platforms from either side, and they slowly bring them across the lake, and they're going to park them over to where the construction crews can eventually pull them out of the water and into that maintenance area over there. So kind of neat to see the progress. You know, they're going to start deconstructing the platforms around, so we're just going to have this beautiful station right in the middle of Hourglass Lake. Okay, here we are just across Hourglass Lake. You can see the station there. They have, looks like they completed the slopes, the roofing on the slopes on either side and in the back. And they are just doing general construction on the inside of the station itself. And again, they are removing those barge platforms on either side, and it is really starting to take shape, and it looks beautiful. Can't wait to see it when it's done over here. This station has really taken it seems like the longest to get going, just because of the fact that it's in the water, and they really had to make sure that the foundation was nice and safe for it. So good to see that they're making so much progress over here. So here is the main station at Disney's Caribbean Beach. You can see that they are just doing basically the general construction on the outside. They're working with some sort of a lift, a crane lift over there. Looks like they might be doing some work on the roof itself. They have plastic over most of the front and some of this first tower that comes out here. That's like that on the opposite side as well. So I don't know if they're just protecting from the wind and elements in there, or if there's anything that definitely needs to be protected under that plastic. Be curious to know that. A lot of scaffolding on the top for the top tower there, and you can see over on the other side they have all of the stations where the gondolas will be. All of the storage is going to be here. Earlier today I did capture the very first footage, like I said, of the gondolas going across, the maintenance gondolas, and they would have originated from this station over here and ran up that haul rope and across to Hollywood Studios. So this station is massive. This one's going to take a long time to finish. A lot of work going inside there. Maintenance, storage, whatever else that they have going on inside this building. It's massive. Pretty cool though. You can still see here one of the towers leading into Jamaica. And we still have this wonderful gunmetal gray color. No color on the towers yet. Still fingers crossed that we might get some whimsical colors on these towers going through Caribbean Beach. Only time will tell. Alright, so we jumped over to the Riviera Resort, and you can see that they have done a lot of work on this station as well. Last time I was here, they had all these prefabricated pieces here, and they have started to mount them to the front. So we're gonna have the shape starting in the front here. They'll start walling that off. Behind it, it's kind of hard to see from this angle, but they do have the plywood that's going up on the outside of the station, kind of framing in everything, walling everything up. So probably over the next month or so, we're going to see a lot of the exterior done on this station. You can also see that the main haul rope has definitely been run over to the Boardwalk parking lot, and that's the run that goes all the way into Epcot. So the main haul rope is here as well. So exciting stuff happening over here. Just real quick before I leave this spot, you can see that's the Riviera station there, and this is where you would come out up onto this first tower. This tower leads all the way down Buena Vista Drive, so I'm going to try to show you down here just the distance of this run. This is going to be one of the longer runs. Hopefully you can see all the way down Buena Vista Drive. Those towers lead all the way down into the Epcot parking lot where that 90-degree turn is, and then that eventually takes you down into Epcot. So this should be a really, really cool run. It looks like one of the highest points for the gondola as well. This goes over Buena Vista Drive, right by the Reedy Creek Fire Department, all the way down into the Boardwalk parking lot. So this one's going to be a lot of fun. It's kind of a neat shot heading into Disney's Riviera Resort. This was coming down Buena Vista Drive, so that would be approaching the Riviera. It's kind of a neat angle. So here we are by Buena Vista Drive. This is the set of towers that go from the Riviera over to the Boardwalk parking lot. And there are some construction crews currently working on the haul rope. This is where they would have done the splice. Eventually they're going to pull this haul rope up onto that set of sheaves on that top tower there, and they'll be able to pull the haul rope to full tension. You can see it is running on these sheaves over here, but this is where they draped it down. They did the splice on the ground, and now they're just eventually going to gradually pull that up onto the sheaves and pull that to full tension. So really kind of a neat process to see as we move along here. All right, so here we are at the Boardwalk parking lot, and you can see the 90-degree turn that comes in from Buena Vista Drive. So the towers come from that direction, coming from the Riviera down Buena Vista into this 90-degree turn, and then up into the tower here. And we basically cross over the parking lot and down the rest of these towers, and that leads us into the International Gateway down into Epcot. You can just kind of see the top of the Skyliner station down there in the distance. We see that the main haul rope has been pulled here. So all of the haul rope on all of the towers and into all the stations has been run. So this is very promising. Now they just have to run the main electrical cabling across the top, as they were doing earlier with the Hollywood Studios run. And we should be all set then. We're going to get into some testing phases very soon. Okay, so there you have it for today. I'm going to cut it right there. We saw definitely earlier Hollywood Studios where we saw the very first gondolas, the maintenance gondolas, going across the haul rope there. So check that video out. You can see the progress on the station over there as well. But very historical moment, the very first gondola vehicles going across the haul rope in the towers. Really exciting, so check that out. I'm not going to head over to Epcot right now. I just really don't have the time to do it today. And my next update, though, I will start over at Epcot so we can see the progress that's happening down there. But a lot of cool stuff happening. It's going to keep going faster and faster as we go along. They're going to start doing testing, running more gondola vehicles across, more maintenance vehicles, and it's just going to be a lot of fun along the way. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Definitely keep up with PassportToTheParks.com. You can see all this great information, pictures, videos, articles. Follow all my social media. I do appreciate that. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe on YouTube. That is a really big help to support everything that I do. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. I love this gondola system. Can't wait for it to happen. And we'll talk to you guys very, very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.